everybody, so I thought I would try my hand at a mukbang. So this is my first one, so take it easy on me. Anyway, so today for dinner we are having curry. It's vegetarian curry. It has garbanzo beans, potatoes, and zucchini, and just an onion. And that's it. And it's in a curry sauce with some white rice. So, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing pretty good. Been kind of bored today, so I thought, oh, well, let me try my hand. I watch so many mukbangs, and so many people are so great. Like, you know, I just love Nikocado Avocado, and Pink Fairy does them. It's just everybody's so wonderful, and they seem so happy because it's food. And that makes me happy when I see other people happy. So, I don't know. So, anyway, so I guess I'll take this time to, like, I guess share a little bit about me, because there's not a lot of information about me on my channel. Which I guess, you know, you're supposed to. My dog is shaking the table. You know, you're supposed to put out some information, so. Give me just 1 second. Meg, get out! I don't know what she's after, but it's gonna drive me crazy. So, anyway, my name is Angel, and I live in Florida. This is really good. I have 3 kids, all girls, but they're all grown now, but they are still with me. My dog is literally right here because she's crazy. My dog's name is Meg. She's my baby, and I have a bunch of cats because I guess I'm a crazy cat lady. You know, my dream in life is to go off in an RV and just see the whole world. I don't know if it'll happen. Well, it might. I've really been looking into it. You know, I watched this guy. His name is Nomadic Fanatic. He's so interesting because he lives in his RV with this cat named Jax. And he just travels. Like, he sees everywhere and everything, and it's just amazing. I would absolutely love that. Like, just to go off by myself, me and my dog, and just travel everywhere, even to Canada. Oh my god, I've never been to Canada. Have you been to Canada? I've never been to Canada. So, I plan on going. I was supposed to go to New York. I'm like a big fan of David Icke's, and he was here in September, and he went to New York, and I wanted so bad to go see him. I didn't have the chance. Funds were a little tight, and it just didn't work out that way. Little garbanzo beans. I have a bite. I love curry. Usually I eat chicken curry or beef curry. But since starting this diet, I'm going vegetarian. We're trying to very much cut out meat. So the garbanzo beans, though, they're very meaty. It almost gives you the impression that you're actually eating meat. Which is amazing because, you know, they make all those vegetarian burgers. They make them out of the beans, like the peas. Like, I think one of the main things is pea protein, what I adore and what I've come to love. And I know processed food is not the best, but you can't, what's the word for it? You can't cut yourself off completely from eating stuff you like, or you will just fail on whatever you're trying. Remember that if you're on a diet and you really, really crave something, you should eat it, even if it's not as much as you normally would. But just eat a little bit of it, because if you feel like you're denying yourself something, it's going to be really hard to stay on that diet. And I know everybody's going to say, vegetarianism is not a diet. Yeah, it is, because you're depriving yourself of something. You deprive yourself of meat, which is not a bad thing. But if you're used to eating meat 2-3 times a day, and you go to eating bananas, rice, and beans, your body is going to go into shock, and you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't have meat now. Whereas if during the beginning of your thing, all of a sudden you find you're really craving something, I was told when your body craves something, it's some type of mineral that your body's missing. I don't know if that's true because I'm not a doctor, but I can tell you that usually you feel better after you eat even just a little bit. I'm not saying go to KFC if you crave chicken. I'm saying, eat a little bit of it healthily at home. My suggestion for going out to eat if you're trying to be vegetarian is going to a pizza place. You can get so many awesome pizzas that are vegetarian or vegan. I try to avoid the vegan word, but I can tell you that I'm not eating eggs or any animal byproducts, but that's just by choice, not because I'm vegan. I think when you put a label on it, it's really hard. It's really hard because then all of a sudden you're really hurting yourself about the fact that, man, I really want that veggie patty, but it's made with egg, and it's the only thing they sell at Subway that's vegetarian. Eat the damn veggie patty. So, don't deprive yourself if you're hungry. All you're going to do is hurt yourself. So, that's a potato. I just love curry. I love it spicy. Oh, let me tell you this story. So, this was about 8 years ago. My daughter, my oldest one, she was in middle school, and she had this thing. I always joke and say I think the teacher was running out of food for the month, because the assignment was for everybody to make a ethnic food from another country other than America. So I was like, well, crap, what am I going to do? I'm not very good at that. At the time, I wasn't very diverse, and I didn't eat a lot of stuff other than, American food. So my boyfriend at the time, his name was Nolan, very nice guy. He was an older guy, and he's from Guyana. And in Guyana, they make a lot of curry. So he was like, I'll come over and I'll make curry for y'all for dinner, and then you can, take that as the thing for the, the class thing. So then, he's making the curry, and we're all sitting in the living room, and I walked in to stir the curry, and let me tell you, it was so hot that it ate my spoon. It was a plastic spoon, one of those you get from like Dollar Tree. And I was like, oh my God, Nolan, is this safe to eat? It just ate our utensils. He was like, oh, it's fine. I just shouldn't have left it in there. What, really? I was so scared to eat it after that, but it was so good. Well, apparently that's a common thing with the red curry. I haven't had red curry since. But, oh my gosh. My favorite thing to curry is mushrooms and potatoes. That is so good. So, but, no. My kids love it. I don't eat it all that often. But it's super good. I like it when you get all the vegetables in it, like mushrooms, peas, you know. This is my actual first time doing the chickpeas, and that's because I watch, it's a vegan YouTuber, and I can't remember her name. But she makes a lot of curries. Oh, and then, you know, Mommy Tang. I love me some Mommy Tang. She is so much my favorite mukbanger. I'm really sad that she's not around right now. I wish she would come back. That crazy person should not be on YouTube. Everybody should like flag that heifer and get her off. I couldn't understand her. But anyway. So, Mommy Tang makes curry too. So good. It looks so good. This is zucchini. Can you see it? In fact, over my face. So I love the juice that the curry makes. It's thick like gravy almost, but it's just, you know, the water in the curry. So good. I don't know if y'all can hear that noise in the background. Well, that's my other dog, not, you know, not Meg, but my daughter's dog actually, Gabby's dog. He is a German Shepherd, and he actually has quite a story behind him. My daughter was looking out the window, and we were like, "Oh my God, there's a German Shepherd running loose. It looks like a puppy because he's really short, really short." Him and Meg are about the same size. And so we went outside, and we were trying to catch him, you know, to see did he have a collar on. He didn't. One of the ladies who lives near us, she was like, "Oh, he's a stray now. He had a home, but he jumped over the fence and ran because his owner had a stroke, and he was in like hospice care at home, and he wasn't coming back from it. And I guess the mom, the wife of him, and decided to take out her whole family right in front of him and his brother, I guess, and he ran. But he's the sweetest dog, so loving and so sweet, and he talks all the time. It's crazy. He is just the sweetest thing. So, this is actually my camping plate for when we go camping. I couldn't reach up. I'm not short, but I'm too short to reach up real high, and Gabby is always putting stuff really high, and so I couldn't get it. So all the plates are up high, and all the ones that are just camping plates are down low. It doesn't make sense. I need to redo it. So this is really super good, and it's even better like the next day because the sauce thickens up even more. It's amazing. It is really good. The garbanzos. I think I'm going to try to learn to make the veggie patties myself out of the garbanzo beans. I don't really like... We had We had bought Bubba's Burgers. You know, we used to eat the hamburgers from Bubba's Burgers. They have a vegetarian burger now, a vegan burger, actually. But when you cook it, it doesn't get real stiff like a burger. And when you cut it open, you see the black beans and stuff. I'm not a fan. I was not a fan of that. I was like, that's just, no. If I'm eating a burger, I want it to taste like meat. I don't want it to taste like beans. Otherwise, I would just eat the beans, right? Yeah. So tomorrow, we're headed to Walmart. Always seems like we need groceries when you eat fresher stuff. It seems like you're always at the store. And that's why I guess they deem it as more expensive when you're eating fresh foods. I'm really sad because I was buying these 40-pound boxes of bananas from the guy across the street, which is a produce guy. But they're out of season now. I could do that at Whole Foods. But Whole Foods charges like a lot of money. Whereas this guy, he was charging me $10 a box. That was super special awesome. And they were really good bananas too. They were really good. They tasted amazing. But I also bought some other stuff from him that was not so good. I'm not sure why, but I bought cucumbers that were really nasty. Inside, they just were not ripe. And not ripe. They were ripe, but they didn't taste right or look right or smell right. So I ended up throwing all of them away because I just wanted to be careful. But I like taking my my cucumbers and putting them in vinegar and a little bit of onion and soaking them. Really good. My mom used to do that. Excuse me. So, but yeah. So we've gone back to buying our fruit and stuff from Walmart. It's okay. You know, it's really the same. Except that sometimes it tastes better from the produce guy, depending on where he gets it. I don't know where he got the cucumbers from, but I told him I wouldn't suggest him buying from him again. Because I thought they grow it themselves, but really they're kind of an intermediate. They buy it from somebody who has a farm. And what they do is they go to the big produce market. See, I live kind of almost in the country. So what he does is he goes into town and he gets, you know, a trailer full of stuff. And then he brings it back, and he gets it for probably dirt cheap. They say if you're at the produce market at like 6 a.m. in the morning, you can talk the farmers into a really good price. So I personally am not driving all the way into town just to talk the price, because I don't know if it would work, and it's not in the best of neighborhoods. But anyway, I think that I'm about done here. Really kind of full. Rice is very filling. So is, you know, the potatoes. So I hope you liked my first mukbang, and I hope to see you again soon. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for watching. Bye.